one of the characters got nerfed is Yajirobe. That's insane. Out of any of the characters, he's the one that gets nerfed. Not only once, but 4 or 3 different times already. That is in the same day too. That is crazy how that happened. They only needed one thing to really nerf him, and that's how much his sense of being's healed. Like, at all. Seriously. Like, all they could have done is only healed half the health each bean, and not go overboard of nerfing them. I think it's really dumb how they did this, in my opinion. A lot of people cried about Yajirobe is too unbalanced. The whole point of the game was to be unbalanced. Seriously, like, Yajirobe has a ton of beans with him every time he's in the show or even mentioned. When does this man not have beans on him? Seriously.
Shut your stupid...
People sometimes are just, I don't know, people are just crazy. And the other thing I wanted to add is, like, the characters that can heal over time. Like, example, Cell and Zamasu should get their health back, or they should make where you're able to trade in skills, right? So they can heal, like, slowly heal over time, like, for a good 10 seconds or even 15 seconds. Any character that can regain health should have that, or they should just regain health immediately. Like, very slow, though, not, like, super fast. Because then people will complain about that, and I would see a reason to nerf that a little bit, but not too much. Just, like, shave off, like, a couple of seconds, honestly.
I don't know what I'm doing! Ah! Shit! Fuck me! Shit! What the fuck? I don't fucking know! Fuck! Stop screaming! Stop!
This game is really fun to play when you start understanding the mechanics of it, and it feels like an easy flow in my brain. The ranked matches I went into felt really good. I felt like I had good leveling and enough people to fight. And some of the game where people somehow became gods of the game out of nowhere and I got my ass kicked royally hard is unfathomable how fast that can change, actually. I'm not going to complain about it. It's just these guys have a lot of good skill, or the characters they pick are very strong, and I have to figure out how to beat them. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. I'm not gonna, go on Twitter and cry about this character's too strong and they need to be nerfed immediately. I'm not gonna do that, because...
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not a little baby. I'm not a little cry baby who's gonna cry about it. There's a workaround, and you gotta figure that out, and it takes skill to beat some of these characters. I mean, there's no easy way to tell you. I mean, if you're gonna pick Mr. Satan versus Ultra Instinct Goku, you're probably gonna get your butt kicked, like, really hard, if you don't figure out how to do some combos and figure out how to do a workaround. That's the whole point in the Dragon Ball anime. There's gonna be somebody who's always gonna be stronger than you, so you gotta figure it out how to beat them and how to win. You gotta make the skill be yours, because there's no way you're just gonna try to beat him with raw power. You're Mr. Satan and Videl or Yajirobe. It doesn't matter who you are, you're gonna have to play and get good at the game. That's the whole point. This game was made to be unbalanced, because everybody wanted an unbalanced Dragon Ball game. If you want something balanced, then go to Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's right there. It's all balanced from head to toe, as it is. That's what you want. Go over there instead of making the whole game, well, like Dragon Ball FighterZ. No one wants to play Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's why they wanted to play Sparking Zero, to have characters just like the anime or even the manga, to be as strong as those characters. That was the whole point of this game, is to be unbalanced. There's nothing to it, honestly. And I'm gonna pick a game that I used to play. Is called Brawlhalla. So when you have somebody who rage quits, right, they disappear, and what happens is the person, their character, becomes a bot, and you fight the bot. And sometimes it won't tell you if they reconnect, of course. It won't matter, because you're probably going to win or lose, either or, if you're that bad at the game, or you're very good at the game, regardless. But when you do win, you get XP from it. you get a little bit of XP from the game. And I think that's what they should take, is where the people leave, the character becomes the bot, and if you win against the bot, you get XP. It's that simple, honestly. And I don't want to hear people like, oh, this could be really hard. It's not gonna be. Brawlhalla is not that much of a game. It's literally just, well, how do I say this in a kind of a good way not to irritate people? It's Super Smash Bros. Pretty much. It's Super Smash Bros. But with cooler characters and people who do the same thing over and over. I mean, there you go. I mean, that's how I would have made the game, and not listen to the people who cry about it because they're not good at the game. In my opinion, get good. Get better at the game. Don't be the kid that says, oh, do we have homework? And everybody doesn't like you because you wanted homework and you gave everybody homework. It doesn't make fun for anybody. Really, if you don't like the game, go somewhere else. Play a different game. Oh well. Honestly, that's my opinion. If you guys did like this video, that'd be cool if you liked and subscribed, and give me your opinion about Sparking Zero. If there should be bigger changes to the game because you're not good at it, I guess, right? If you really want to comment something.
Oh shit! My game is running like garbage. Look at this. Nothing I can't do. Conclusion. Well, I could say this. Nighttime maps are so cool and very nice to play. I heard that they crash a lot. I didn't have a problem playing on nighttime mode. No crashes, no lagging, really nothing wrong with it. I mean, I stuck with the whole game and it was fine. I never crashed or he never disconnected once, so that was cool. I think that's the one thing I could debunk for myself, maybe not other people, but just for me, it was fine. It ran smoothly. Unlike the Pearly match that I just showed. Ooh, nah, I don't know what was going on there. The McDonald's Wi-Fi was working pretty hard, I guess. But I guess over the gameplay and what I have to say, it's fantastic. I like it. Like I said, there's little hiccups, but not much. And for gaming and for this game entirely, you shouldn't really just quit and leave when you get your ass kicked. How I look at it as is, if you're the guy who's getting your butt kicked and you just leave and never play the game again, you're not going to learn. Unlike the person who's getting his ass handed to himself every time, but still taking notes how to get better at the game. I look at that as more of a growth and understanding of the game, and maybe I should do something a little bit better than what I've been doing. Right there takes a lot more, encouragement, and you'll get better at the game, surely, than most people. I look at that with this game and Brawlhalla, mostly Brawlhalla, because Brawlhalla is one of those games where you just want to quit and never touch it again. I have my moments, but I come back time to time to play it again. And I still find it very enjoyable when there's some players that will just not throw the same attack over and over. But then you have to learn and how to counter them. That's the whole point. You gotta learn to counter and get better at the game for yourself and to show them there's a lot more than just throwing one attack, one after another of the same thing. It gets stale and sometimes it can be annoying, but you be the better player to learn from your mistakes and learn how to get through those harder players to beat, of course, and become a better player and how to counteract them a lot of the time than the guy who stormed off, ran away, and never touched these games again. You're gonna be a lot better player. I have a hard time connecting to these games a lot. I mean, it might look like I'm doing good, but really I struggle really hard with these type of games. I never grew up with these games. Hate to say, I was a late game bloomer, I guess. Game bloomer. I don't know how you would say it, but a game bloomer, I guess. I'm very late at that. And the only games I ever played was Mario, and that was on the DS, and Minecraft Pocket Edition, and that was on a tablet. Those are the only two games I ever really played, and Phineas and Ferb on the DS. I'm digressing. But those are the only games I can really connect with a little bit more. Platformers. I'm a little bit better with those than these fighting games a lot of the time. I never really had much a chance against these people who played really good with these games, but I do try. I do try to get better in understanding how to do combos instead of button smashing like a madman. Trust me, I still do that a little bit time to time. But I think I got a little bit better from playing with friends and learning how they play and watching a little bit of videos how they play as well. And I have to say, I came a long way playing these games, of course, so I think that goes for anybody. You should always give it your best and always keep trying. Sometimes giving a break is a good idea because you'll get overwhelmed and you don't want to touch it anymore. That's okay, take a break, right? You need it. You tried and you failed many times, but the old saying is you get back on that horse and you eat that horse, I'm guessing. If that's the correct terminology anymore. If you guys understand the innuendo of the joke, that'd be pretty cool. To those old Dragon Ball fans of Unabridged, good times. But what I was trying to say is just always play the game as much as you can. It got me through like the Half-Life series. I'm still on Half-Life 2. I'm not even on the second chapter or even the first. I'm still like not even the beginning, but kind of the middle-ish. I'm in like the desert lands, I guess. But I keep trying with these games, and I think that's the best for everybody, to keep trying for these fighting games or any games really. Is not to give up. It's hard, trust me, but when you get through it and you understand it, it gets easier throughout the games. And I think I'm going to try that a lot more better this time in the next video I do, because I always like to try and always try to give it my best, even if it's staying up unhealthy amount of hours to understand and how to play the mechanics of the characters. That's fine with me.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
At least I give some people a understanding in what I had to go through a little bit of how it feels to play these games and what it's like and what my opinion is about what's going on with the games, right? It's better to hear somebody's opinion and look at it, and you can either A, throw it away, or just agree or find some parts that you don't agree and tell me. I'm okay with that, right? I'm not gonna tell you to go to the deepest pits of hell and burn down there because your opinion sucks my ass, right? I'm not gonna do that. But overall, yeah, I think that's all I gotta say, really. Well, this is the end of the video. Sorry for the long wait for a video. Just my life has been a little hectic, right? No one wants to hear that, right? Jesus. Let's just get on with it. All right, well, see you guys later. Like, subscribe, and yeah.